Survivors we are, survivors we are. Are you ready for the journey? Clones Karim is the name. Yes indeed, survivors we are.
Hi, Clones Karim here. It takes time to get into a routine, our balance, our lives, what with work and dealing with health issues. It's an ongoing battle, especially if our health becomes the main factor, and then it's a serious struggle to deal with pain, surgery wounds, or the feeling of lifelessness, or worry for the future. I mean, behind this cool, calm facade, I'm a ticking time bomb, always thinking about what if, the anxiousness of even having a shower, forcing myself to be positive, keeping calm in the crisis, and don't worry, it'll be okay. I mean, this cool demeanour takes hard work, a lot of dedication. If anything, it encourages me to know I can be cool and calm and in a good place when I want to. I've spoken about it before, about having things in a routine or in some kind of schedule, and it helps the day go on. It can help you keep focused to fulfill your goals and can allow you to fulfill some of your desires and stop you from losing motivation. But a change in routine or circumstances can throw you off your game. I mean, there you are, just about overcoming your struggles, sleeping habits, working lives. You've pulled a great big rabbit out of a hat. It's the miracle of the century. By just about managing to get a handle on things. I'd like to name that a perfect game. A perfect game is maintaining my daily minimum goals with minimum pains and aches and being in the right headspace. And those of you with illnesses will know those days are extremely rare. So when you get a good one, you can really put things into perspective. As money can't buy you happiness, all of what you've been through, when you have a good day, you can really appreciate it. And then there are those moments the doctors have given you some bad news, or your bloods aren't on the right level, your medication isn't working, or emergency surgery. It hurts when you eat, it hurts when you go to the toilet. That sudden thing happening. And after maintaining that status quo, I mean, you choke, right? Writers refer to something called writer's block. Sportsmen feel they're jinxed. Actors get typecast, or there are various scenarios in certain things where you've hit your spot. Anyway, I mean, it's not your fault. It just so happens because of your circumstances, you feel stuck in a rut, unable to process it, and so you feel like you're snowballing and lost and confused again. That's a bad day. That's a bad moment. Is there a term for that in the illness community? Maybe I should call it a bag luck or bag luck. Pun intended, because I wear the bag. But those are extreme cases, and perhaps at a later time I can explain some of those rough times, those bad luck times, those really heartbreaking moments that I've been through, pivotal to my journey, but I haven't quite got the courage to talk about it yet. But right now, what I'm talking about is somewhere between the possibility of a perfect game and getting the perfect game itself. And again, like I said, those moments are rare. So every day I try to live within reason to my perfect game. And if it's a bad luck, it's bad luck. But if I'm in that 50 to 80% position, running quite smoothly for a week or two, just about maintaining the equilibrium, because you have a good schedule, you've got a handle on your day, everything good, And the slightest change in some circumstances can really throw you off your game. I bring this up because I'm in my usual routine. I have my son, we're doing our usual stuff, I'm maintaining my balance. And now, because of this cold snap in London, my makeshift outdoor room where I keep my pool table has got very cold very quickly. And I have to prepare the room for winter, which means, you know, covering up some of the walls, putting some insulation in certain areas, and, you know, but I have to bear with this cold. My arthritis plays up, my joint pains play up. Where in my younger day, I'd be out all hours in that cold weather, doing some kind of project, even doing maintenance on my car, you know, changing the oil or rotating the tyres, you know, stuff that I could do all day long. But now, I have to spend half an hour out there and then another 3 hours in the home to try and recover from it. I cramp up, I'm in pain. And I know it's work I like doing. I mean, this kind of stuff, child's play in my mind. It's like, oh, I could do that so easily. But no, because of my situation, I have to come back in and recover for a few hours. And I can't go again until I feel like I'm recovered. So it throws you off your balance. You've done maybe 1 hour's work in total, but 6 hours recovery. So if you want to do something that really, well, if I want to do something that really pleases me, like DIY in freezing temperatures, this gives me pleasure. You know, it's a little DIY, that there's a price to pay. The price I have to pay for both pleasure, because I enjoy the day, but also for the maintenance, comes with aches and pains. It's a gamble. You take for the sake of pleasure. Yeah, they can throw you off your game, your perfect game. Wait a minute. It's something you must do, I'd like to do. So you weigh up on the scale of things. Pleasure versus pain. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about what makes us happy and what brings meaning to our lives. And I know it's a simple case, as I'm using this example for DIY, but the choice is the same, where it's a free choice between pleasure and pain. Good game, which I could have had a good game, versus bad luck. But really, it's your choice. The pleasure is yours. Karim out.